Welcome to World Desk on Niger Live Television. Reaching you from Bielsa's capital city, Yenagoa. My name is Barbie, Mkparu, with the headlines. South-South Governors Forum backs APC first-term governors ahead of primaries. Bielsa State Government reviews revised national teacher policy to boost education sector. CUT nullifies INEC revised timetable for 2027 elections. And US pauses Taiwan arms sale amid growing Iran war demands. A quick reminder for our viewers and partners that Niger Live TV is officially open for business. If you are looking to boost your brand through paid adverts or sponsorships, we are ready to partner with you. You can contact us on our studio line on 081 293 40000. For physical consultations, visit our head office at number 122 Mbiama Yenagoa Road, Amarata Yenagoa, Bielsa State. And don't forget to stay connected. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and X at Niger Live TV, or visit our website on www.nigerlivetv.com. Details of the news shortly. Glad you're still with us. The South-South Governors Forum has expressed solidarity with first-term governors of the All Progressives Congress (APC) who participated in the party's governorship primaries. In a statement, chairman of the forum and governor of Bielsa State, Senator Doye Diri, commended the governors for what he described as visionary leadership and commitment to the development of the state. The forum noted that the governors had demonstrated dedication to grassroots development, economic growth, infrastructure, health care, education, and social welfare. According to the statement, the governor's second term would further enhance infrastructural and economic prosperity in their respective states across the country. In another development, Bielsa State's Governor, His Excellency Senator Doye Diri, has called on the corporate organizations and individuals to support the revival of the annual Bielsa State Sports Festival aimed at strengthening grassroots sports development. The governor, represented by his deputy, Dr. Peter Akbe, made the call and the appeal shortly after the weekly Prosperity Walk and presentation of checks to Prosperity Cup winners by Premium Trust Bank at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa. Governor Diri said the state must adopt deliberate programs for talent discovery and development across different sporting activities, stressing the need to nurture homegrown athletes rather than rely on talents from other states during national competitions, and commended organizers of the Prosperity Cup for promoting grassroots football competitions and development. He also disclosed that discussions had resumed on organizing local government and state sports festival to identify young talents and urge corporate organizations and private individuals to emulate Premium Trust Bank in supporting sports development, noting that government alone should not bear the responsibility. The governor also commended the state's para athletes for finishing second term and second at the last Para Games and assured them of the government's recognition. Managing Director and the Chief Executive Officer of Premium Trust Bank, Dr. Emmanuel Emefienim, represented by the South-South Regional Manager, Mr. Danjuma Omeje, reaffirmed the bank's commitment to sports development in Bielsa State. Director General of the Prosperity Corp, Mr. Ono Akbe, announced that 5 players discovered during the tournament had been selected by coach Augustin Eguavon and his technical crew for national camping with the Flying Eagles and under-23 teams in Abuja. He also disclosed that the Prosperity Cup champions and his selected team had secured slots in the nationwide League One, scheduled to begin June 24, 2026, while Yenagoa has been proposed as an official host center for the competition. The Bayelsa State Ministry of Education, in partnership with the European Union, UNESCO, the Federal Ministry of Education, and the Universal Basic Education Commission, has commenced a 3-day stakeholders review program on the revised National Teacher Policy. Speaking at the opening ceremony in Yenagoa, the Commissioner for Education, Dr. Gentle Emela, described the policy as a major step towards strengthening the education sector in Bayelsa State and Nigeria. Represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Mr. Simon Peter Okene, the Commissioner said the policy would improve effective teaching and learning in schools through enhanced teacher capacity and resilience. The program, held at the conference hall of the Ministry of Education, attracted teachers, students, union leaders, development partners, and other stakeholders in the education sector. Dr. Emela urged stakeholders to support and fully adopt the revised policy to ensure improved educational outcomes and effective service delivery. He also commended UNESCO and the European Union for supporting educational development initiatives in the country. The policy under the Education and Youth Empowerment in Nigeria's second phase project is aimed at expanding educational opportunities, integrating innovative teaching methods, and strengthening institutions' systems. The Federal High Court in Abuja has set aside the revised timetable and schedules of activities issued by the Independent National Electoral Commission for the 2027 general election. The court held the timetable was inconsistent with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2026. The ruling followed the suit filed by the Youth Party challenging INEC's timeframe for the conduct of elections. Under the revised timetable, political parties were directed to submit membership registers by May 10 and conclude party primaries, candidate withdrawals, and replacements before the end of May. The Electoral Commission had said the schedule was intended to prevent aspirants who lost primaries from defecting to the other parties to contest the same position. Away from Nigeria to foreign news. A top United States military official says Washington has paused a proposed $14 billion arms sale to Taiwan to preserve munitions for ongoing military operations linked to the Iran conflict. Acting United States Navy Secretary Hong Kyo disclosed this during a Senate hearing on Thursday, stating that the decision was aimed at ensuring adequate weapons stockpiles for what he described as Operation Epic Fury. The development comes a week after Taiwan arms package featured preeminently in discussions between United States President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping during talks in Beijing. Taiwan, however, says it has not received any official notification from Washington regarding changes to the proposed military sales package, reportedly valued at up to $14 billion. Still on foreign scene. Hundreds of demonstrators gathered in Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, as the United States officially opened a new consulate in the semi-autonomous Danish territory. Protesters chanted "No means no" and carried banners opposing renewed interest by United States President Donald Trump in Greenland. The demonstration followed concerns over Washington's growing diplomatic and strategic presence on the Arctic island, which Trump has previously described as important to United States interests. Greenland's Prime Minister Jens Frederick Nielsen and several other officials reportedly declined invitations to attend the opening ceremony. And United States Ambassador to Denmark Kenneth Howery said Greenland's future should be determined by Greenlanders themselves. And that concludes Globe in View on this hour. You have been watching Globe in View on Niger Live Television. My name is Barbie Mkparu. Thank you for watching.